Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Chrissy here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about this movie, of course, which is an animated movie that came out on February 24th, 2006. And of course, it's been exactly 15 exact years since this piece of crap movie came out in theaters. And and also, and I can't believe I actually saw this movie in theaters too, and I used to have it on DVD, but then I got rid of it and sold it to Goodwill. And so just to the people out there in the United Kingdom who know this movie called The Magic Roundabout, it's kind of like it's based on this British children's show called The Magic Roundabout, of course, and which came out in 2005. But then in the following year, 2006, there was like an American dub version called Doogal, which Doogal officially turns 15 years old today, and yeah, it's already been exactly 15 years since this piece of crap movie came out in theaters, and yeah, it's really bad. Believe me, it's bad. And also when I and also when I went and saw Dougal in theaters back in 2006, from what I remember, when I saw Dougal in theaters, they actually played an animated short film before the movie. I'm not kidding. This is no joke. I saw that with my own eyes, the way from what I remember. Because there was a short film called Gopher Broke, which is about this gopher who's trying to get vegetables and food from trucks, of course. But then the gopher ends up getting squashed by a cow, like at the end. And Gopher Broke was directed by Jeff Fowler, who's also known for directing Sonic the Hedgehog. But as for the movie the American version of the Magic Roundabout, Dougal stars Chevy Chase, Judi Dench, Jimmy Fallon, Whoopi Goldberg, William H. Macy, Ian McKellen, Kevin Smith, Jon Stewart, Daniel Tay, Bill Hader, like so many talented voice actors and celebrities in this movie, and 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 of course, Dougal also features Mr. Blue Sky, which was also featured in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and and then when I rewatched the closing credits to Dougal, the song was actually Sugar Sugar, that was also in B Movie. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the closing credits is probably the only thing I like about Dougal, because the closing credits to Dougal actually shows like some behind the scenes interviews and voice recordings of the cast members voicing their characters, like Jimmy Fallon, Whoopi Goldberg, and Bill Hader and Daniel Tay, and like all the celebrities I mentioned before. But yeah, because you would not believe how awful Dougal is. Yeah, it's really bad, and it's one of those movies I do regret seeing at the theater. Yeah, I do regret seeing Dougal in theaters along with Space Chimps twice. And also for another 2020 movie, Unhinged. Even though I kind of like Unhinged nowadays, I still regret seeing it in movie theaters since my dad and Uncle Charles still hated it. But I still regret seeing Unhinged in theaters. But now that I kind of like it, it's really not worth. It's not. I'm fine without the Blu-ray, of course. Like I mentioned in my excuse me, like I mentioned in my YouTube community tab. But as for Dougal, Dougal's just one of the worst animated movies of all time, and also one of the worst animated movies of 2006 and worst movies of 2006 as well. Yeah, because during the development of Dougal, according to William H. Macy, like one of the voice actors, William H. Macy, the former movie producer and convicted sex offender Harvey Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein actually saw the Magic Roundabout, and he decided to do an American version called Dougal. Yeah, and then of course Dougal was also from the creator of the Fairly Odd Parents, and that was Butch Hardman, who is the creator of the Fairly Odd Parents. But Harvey Weinstein and Butch Hardman were facing problems with the movie, of course, yeah, because it's like poorly aged movies, of course, like one of those poorly aged movies, of course, and yeah, like shame on Harvey Weinstein for his actions, and he's in jail. But yeah, and then because yeah, the American version of the because Doogal was actually made by the Weinstein Company, because that's why Harvey Weinstein was involved in this, and it was made by the Weinstein Company. Yeah, and then the Weinstein Company also made another animated movie from 2013 called Escape from Planet Earth, which I do think, in my opinion, it's Escape from Planet Earth is an okay movie. I mean, it is pretty interesting that Philip Glasser was one of the co-executive producers, and I do like Philip Glasser. And of course, the executive producers, you got the Weinstein brothers, Harvey and Bob. But yeah, so we all know most people on YouTube really hate Doogal, and I hate Doogal too. But yeah, so yeah, and it's kind of hard, and like I said, it's hard to believe that Doogal's already 15 years old, and it's already been 15 years. It's already been 15 years than when Gopher Broke was released in front of Doogal. Yeah. But yeah, so with that being said, 15 years of Doogal. Yeah, 15 years of Doogal. That's all. I don't know what else to say, so there you go. Alright guys, so if you haven't seen Doogal, if you haven't watched Doogal, then I don't recommend it. I don't recommend this movie. I say watch the United Kingdom dub. Like, I say watch the United Kingdom version from 2005 with like, you know, the United Kingdom version from 2005 called The Magic Roundabout. I prefer that version. And plus, I also prefer Gopher Broke as well, and Sonic the Hedgehog from 2020, since Jeff Fowler worked on both of those. But there you go, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.